Sendil sir, thank you. Thanks for confirming. Oh, recently, BTC chart, it faced rejection here, right? It came up, it came down, removed weak place, then it showed some bearish continuation. And then from that time, I've been marking this level in keeping, right? This zone is where this seller, recent seller who pushed the market down, if they're strong, they were supposed to push it towards the downside. But quickly, even buyers are showing some kind of pressure in the market within this area. So market recently, it has broken this 1,15,515 zone, and the breakout has been a bit strong itself here. So any strong green candle here might tend to, push the market a bit towards the upside is what I feel. As of now, keeping the view a bit neutral, all right, because the resistance zone market is not sustaining previous. Here and all continuously there was pullback. Now only market has given a closing above the zone. Other index sentiment, if you see, Ethereum, it has given a breakout. And now here, if I see a recent swing, if I just draw the Fibonacci level, it's previously it fell from 618. Now it's going near 786 level. Okay, I'll mark this zone also and keep just for our reference. And Sol also correction here. Market is kind of dull today, that we know, because people might be waiting for the inflation data and things like that. Fed rate cut decision, all those things and all people might be waiting for. Now here, if you see a recent swing, 618 level, market previously it respected. Now 786 zone. How market, previously this area continuously market was facing rejection. So here how it behaves, we will see in Sol, Ethereum how it reacts here, we will see BTC how it reacts here, we will see. If it sustains above this, maybe we will be looking for bullish trade, but until then, we'll have a neutral mindset. Try one time in crypto with day trading concepts like CPR and pivot. Stop loss hunting, price action also is this one only, no sir, day trading concept only. I'm using those concepts itself. BTC, Ethereum continuation. How it behaves here we will see. Time now is 7 o'clock. 7.5 candle, a bit Mafi we will give. Dow Jones is kind of flat. S&P 500, Nasdaq. At this point of time, we have to get the data. So we will look into those kind of things. So it's facing rejection here. As long as it breaks that zone, here also as long as it breaks that zone and sustains, can't look for liquidity is there both the side. Buyers are trying to hold the bottom, sellers are trying to push from the top. What is your view? Mention in the comment section. What do you think will happen next? Hi sir. Good evening. SNK sir, good evening. Raj Velu sir, good evening. Welcome to the live stream. Those of you who's looking at the crypto live in portrait mode, we have landscape live also going on. If you want to watch everything in bigger screen, full screen, then use the link what is there. And I put the link. You guys just have a look at that. So it's holding indecision is there. Here pressure might come, that I was sure. Will it sustain above the zone? Sustenance is important. Let me look at S&P 500. S&P 500 gap up opening. Nasdaq. Still I need to get data. Dow Jones indecision. Tomorrow 11:30 big news is there. So until then, rejection, sustenance. If sustenance happens above this zone, we will see bullish. What has happened is here market give a breakout, correction, breakout. It's attracted people here again to remove them. Some correction it can do towards the downside. So little bit waiting is better, is what I feel. BTC also is not breaking. Sol also is not breaking the zone. So we will see where the liquidity is there in the market. In BTC case, liquidity is there 1,14,600, 1,14,150, 13,600. These and all places liquidity is there in the market. On top, liquidity is far around 1,16,000. Ethereum sustaining. No, index is kind of sustaining above this level. So until it sustains, I can't look for bullish trade. Everything is near reversal area only. Bro, this 2 weeks only stop loss hit in Nifty. Market is like that, sir. What to do? You see, for me, concept of stop loss hunting, here I use the concept, right? You guys, if you are aware already, if you're in the group, you know, here one bullish setup was there, first candle itself, but market was very close to my resistance. So I did not plan for any bullish trade, even though Nifty moved up. Near the resistance zone, I was looking for false breakout and from here correction. Bank Nifty, anyways, it was doing rising wedge, and my expectation was from the upper level it will correct. 3 to 4 stop losses I have given by taking trade on the bearish side today. But what I decided, I will try scalping. In case I get the big movement, I will capture, or small movement if I want also, let me try to capture. That was the initial goal. But the way how market highest premium movement of put option was only 17 points in recent time. It's struggling to give 10 points movement also. In that case, where do I capture? I should either do selling, I should do option selling and sit. Market behavior is there, like that means what can be done, you tell me. I'm accepting when market is not going as per my view or set. What I do, okay, I will try 1 to maximum 3 attempts. If that also fails, I'm not going to compete with market again. I will say today is not my day. I'll trade again tomorrow with better mindset. If market is going as per my logics, I will take trades, or else I take 9:30 a.m. strategy work today. Please explain. So my wife is my spouse is working on that strategy. She is saying she is getting good success rate. I've not sat and discussed. My team member also, he's regularly following, and net to net, since risk reward is minimum 1:2 in that, he is also net to net profitable. Forget about it worked today, not a big thing. Is it working after 30 days? What is the result? That you guys say. After 30 days, if results are good, then maybe you follow. why I say 30 days is because from my end, I've done the back test, I've done some live trades and all those things. For me, it's worked well. What I've thought for others, because for me, looking at the market based on price action, stop loss hunting, I like it. I love to do that way. That's why most of the time I don't use indicators also. But there are certain people who don't like to look at charts. Those people, especially my spouse, she just blindly follow whatever I say. She at least follow the rules without thinking too much. For her, it's working great. That's what she's told me. So all the index, it's not sustaining above this zone. No? That is the problem. That's how I did not take bullish trade. One moment we could have tried. And market was sustaining below that. But difficult, it was difficult for me to judge. Should I take, should I not take? Is there confusion? For me, I was also a bit confused. But my plan was, okay, if market sustains above this zone, I'll look for bullish, or else I'll wait, was my opinion. And when I looked at S&P 500, Nasdaq and all opened on a positive note. So I thought, okay, sentiment is kind of bit bullish. No need to look for any entry right now. Bro, this 2 week only that I read. Now, will this movement continue? To this zone, there is play. Support and resistance, support is too far. Resistance also is too far for Ethereum. Ethereum, too much of important movement we have not got yet. So here this zone is acting as support. Only I feel if it sustains above this zone, I can look for bullish, or else little bit tricky it's going to be today. Usually how much points market will move. In today's case, you see, at least before I come live stream, I was looking at market was very, very choppy. 100 points, 90 points. That's how it was moving. So please try for scalping with more quantity. Should enter and exit quickly. How to do paper trading? TradingView is not allowing. TradingView is not allowing. I have not done paper trading in TradingView. There are other platforms, I believe. I can speak about it. See, you guys are speaking about market moving towards the upside like this. But there is one major trend also, right? This zone, market was supposed to correct here. You see who's holding on to the market, you see. It's not FIIs who's holding on to the market. Now tomorrow, day after tomorrow, I think there will be kind of the rate cut decision movement already they have done. Later there might be short covering, long unwinding is my opinion. So here this trend is bearish. Zone. Market is trying to hold 786 level. BTC, it has given a breakdown. Ethereum has come to this zone. This also is kind of recent support. See, this breakdown would have attracted people to take bearish trade. So little bit momentum towards the upside I can expect. So what I can do in BTC without taking very big stop loss, I can place an order on the buy side. Stop loss. If market gives a moment quickly, we will try to capture that. If not, that small stop loss what is there, we will give that and close. Okay, stop loss is very small. Another 2.5 minutes is there for this candle to close. In case I miss out, I'll miss out on the opportunity. So little bit 155 points. It's quickly falling. This is a zone. As long as it's staying, respecting that zone, fine. Very small risk reward only I have considered for this trade. A minute. This 1 minute, 1.5 minutes, if it sustains, that would be great. This moment is quick. Movement is quick, traders. It has to hold this zone. Just give me a second. If it's not sustaining here, then difficult. Another how much minutes for this candle to close? 2 more minutes. 1 more minute. I think all the index is going below the buying zone. Everything gone below buying zone. Ethereum coming to support. Support zone is too far. Where is liquidity? BTC liquidation is very close. 1,14,600. Come on. Really? Candle is too strong. I'm not re-entered. I'm just waiting for this candle to close. Too strong. Candle is too strong. It is showing continuation. What about other index? Sol. Continuation. Ethereum. Ethereum though it's come to my support. So my support zone, market has come down, taken all the liquidity here. But if other index is bearish, then continuation possibility is there. It's too strong. Return. Support zone Ethereum is respecting right now. Moment is very strong. That's why I'm thinking, should I quickly enter bearish trade here, bullish trade here or not? Candle closing is not yet happened. For Nifty and Nifty stocks, is there any platform for people? I think there is one website. I don't remember right now if it is there. Many of them, they have made their platform paid. So if you are interested, there are many trade platforms you can try. Exactly near the support, it's holding on. Ethereum is holding on. What about BTC? This trade I did not enter because confusion it was creating. Continuous correction. Market is near 618 level support in BTC. Ethereum has given a breakdown and there is recent stop loss hunting is not there. Anyone randomly bought at the support zone, they are all trapped. Here anyone bought, they are trapped. And that means in Ethereum, it's come near the liquidation zone, it's grabbed the liquidity and it is near our support. All these things I can factor in. 1 minute 30 seconds. I want to take bullish trade near the support zone as per stop loss hunting, but moment is too strong. At least this 1 minute candle, what it does, I want to wait and see. Sir, Soul view. Soul at this point of time, continuous bearishness. Support zone is too far for Soul, but it's very much. See, market has given a breakdown here. All these things would attract people to take bearish trade, but if buyers re-enter again, market might tend to move towards the upside. So little bit waiting is better is what I feel. 19. Another 4, 3, 2, 1. Next candle, if it opens, we will see how it's surviving this bearishness, and then maybe continuation is there and Soul. That's okay. Ethereum. Now here one opportunity I'm getting, only 17 points. So I'm going against this bearish trend. That of course I have to face the consequence by taking opposite direction trade. Sorry, didn't I add? Okay, opposite direction trade. If market is again going against my view now, after the support zone also, then I might wait for some more time, only then I will be deciding my next trade. As of now, I've taken this entry. Pullback, something is kind of pending here. Not too much. Let's say for this. For this position, 1 plus 2 plus 2 1.5, 1 is to 1.5 ideally might be a bit okay at the initial stage. Depending on the moment only, I can decide, okay, should I continue? Exactly, market is near my support zone and I feel Soul is not breaking this area. It's holding on to the zone. No bearish trade in Soul as long as it goes below this area. It's respecting here. You can see some buying pressure in Soul at this zone. So if market is too bearish, then of course I have to give the stop loss. But if that is not the case, at least one pullback, things like that, I will be able to capture. Can we sell SOL? See, SOL in future, if it goes above and then goes below the zone 123.5, then maybe you can decide. About two minutes. One mistake I did there on top was the candle closing. Here I waited for the candle close and then only I have entered. So this trade is kind of, even if I give the stop loss, not a big problem. Here little bit why I didn't wait, I'm just thinking, that's it. US market is kind of flat, only the gap up opening, whatever it has done, they've kind of removed that. S&P 500 and all continuous correction. Nasdaq is coming close to the support, previous day opening range itself. As of now, I'm at cost to cost only. Target is this 470 zone. That's what I have kept at this point of time. Too much big target I have not kept. If market quickly moves, then I will trail the stop loss to 0 and I can leave it. That's the plan. I'll turn off the screen for just 2 minutes. Now the logic for this trade is kind of simple. SOL is holding on near the buying zone. Here one mistake I did. I'm trying to correct that mistake by waiting and entering. And if you see Ethereum, it came down. It came to my support zone, what I shared in the group morning. So at this zone, I've got one entry. Only if market sustains below this zone, later I might think about bearish when it comes to Ethereum. As long as support zone is not broken, market might tend to hold on to that range. That's my logic. And in BTC, if you see, I did a mistake here by entering before the candle closing. That is one issue. Now BTC, if you see, as of now it is just respecting 786 level. It's holding on. So fine, everything in all the index, I feel there is one pullback which is pending. Okay, pullback or reversal, anything can happen. Exactly near the reversal zone only I have entered is my hope. If it fails, nothing I can be doing, but for me, one pullback is pending or reversal is pending. So crypto is falling, US market is falling. If everything is falling, people will be a bit bearish only. So random people market might tend to kick out, is my opinion. But is it going to be a reversal, or this might be just a pullback? Pullback at least until my target if it comes. That's kind of okay. Now in this trade, there's no point in giving bigger stop loss. Okay, we reduce the stop loss. Here, volume also has to come. Other index, what is it doing? BTC pullback. I did one mistake there. Here I should have actually entered. My bad, my mistake. Okay, here sold also below the zone. If it goes only, plan for bearish trade is my opinion. Traders market has already given 80% of the target. Another 1.5 minutes is there. We have exactly entered at the support, so we are kind of safe entry. Near this reversal only we have entered. So you want to trail means you can trail, you can do whatever you feel like. Maybe you can get your stop loss little higher also. Okay, I'm shifting to 1 minute time frame and I've trailed the stop loss. Okay, now I have to change my target. Please don't execute. Okay, now target also here little below this candle only. Target is achieved, but if trend movement if I get, I want to capture it. That's why I'm holding on to this trade. There I missed out of traders little bit. I don't know, wrong. So target achieved. Who wants to exit, you can exit. I have placed my stop loss just below this candle. It might reverse also, whatever is the case. In this trade, whatever happens, what it is for me $90 profit or $152 profit. That is the current situation we are at this point of time. What is the status of your trade? Target done. Additional movement I am expecting. I don't know. Order filled. Order filled, it says. I think quickly this one market took trailing stop loss. So in this particular trade, this one got triggered. Okay, trailing stop loss. The setup closed, target achieved. Just tell me, order filled at target. Okay, cool. Exactly near this zone only it got filled. Now this setup is our support. Still one trade just now we have completed. So we'll keep quiet. Just let me know what happened to your setup. Did you close? For me also trailing stop loss market hit. Quickly send a message to our traders so that we can come to an understanding that everyone has closed, you have exited. Revised SL triggered. Okay. Trailing SL. Okay. Done. Almost near the target only we kept trailing SL, right? Almost near the target only we had kept. So that's fine. See, in crypto group, when I share the levels, right? This level, what time I shared today? You see that here? Ethereum 4432 4451. This can be the support. Market was in between. It came here. Here you got one opportunity. So you are kind of scalper and things like that. You trail and go. Bigger movement also you'll be able to capture. Little decent movement also you will be able to capture. Only mistake I did here in BTC, that's completely my mistake. I didn't wait for candle closing, but here I waited. We saw market respecting the support, then only we planned our entry. Anyways, net to net, for me it is green only as of now. We'll wait one more setup. If we get, we'll focus on that. Nasdaq is slightly kind of going bearish. Nasdaq, I think S&P 500, right? I feel in S&P 500 market can somewhat respect this zone. Somewhat this zone it can respect, and in this one Nasdaq, I feel this zone it can respect. This little, if it comes down also, this zone it can respect. Only if it sustains below the zone, bearishness will continue is what I'm feeling. As of now it is respecting the zone. So if this trade is over, traders, this trade is done. Now we'll wait for some more time. One more, any interesting setup we get, we will look into that. S&P 500 holding. Sir, is the SL that we provided are generally too small, or most of the time the SL is getting hit? In which market are you asking about? No, if you're trying to, identify a zone, not SL is too small. You see here, what is this zone? This zone is my supporting zone. Okay, little below my supporting zone only I can give my SL. Correct? If any other place, if I had entered, imagine basically I'm planning to enter somewhere at those areas where buyers might enter. So in that zone, maybe maximum 1 or 2 candle buffer if we give, it is more than sufficient. And stop loss what we gave and all was not too big also, too small also. It was average. You see here, some time back BTC was making momentum like this. Here, how much moment it is giving? 50 points, 90 points. After that, now how much points it's giving? 260, 280 points. So if market is in sideways range, to a certain extent your stop loss also will be small itself. But if market each candle in the last few hours, if it's making big movement, that time your stop loss, let's say previous candle, if you keep also, if this previous candle is 500 points, 400 points, that becomes a bigger stop loss, right? So that's how we can consider. For me, there was no logic to give a bigger stop loss because market is near the support zone. Below the support zone, why I should hold the trade? Why a bigger stop loss I have to give? So this scenario, it is like that. Okay. Closed it already, happy with the profit. Okay, fine, sir. Around 60 people watching, only 19 likes. Come on traders, support the channel by liking the video. Market is correcting. Ethereum coming to support zone. Takedown, it's not gone for a proper retest. It's correcting from 618 level. At the zone, I'm not able to see any proper setup. At least here, if it goes from this zone, okay, sellers entered here. Sellers pushed the market down. Market went for a pullback. And here, this movement was to hunt the stop loss. So from here, they might tend to push the market down. Near this zone, I would have planned. Now, though, before reaching that zone, 618 level only, it's correcting means we need to see. Yesterday market was trading on a higher range, right? So my expectation was today, whatever is the case, market might come down, remove these weak players. Later only it will move towards the upside. So with that logic, the zone is somewhat I gave importance to this area. If you see liquidation zone also was somewhere here only. You see all the liquidity grabbing happened at the zone in Ethereum contracts. So now if there is no liquidity, will Ethereum continue is what I have to see. Ethereum. Sir, your suggestion on holding some minimum quantity of BTC Ethereum Sol for long-term duration. Sir, I am personally not doing that. I only use crypto market for trading. So for me, for investment perspective, I have other instruments. Only in case in the future, if I'm settling in a different place, or let's say next 4 years, 5 years, let's say I'm in Dubai or somewhere there, that time for me it will be making more sense to invest in crypto, right? In India, as long as I am, the regulations is there in such a way that I don't want to invest in crypto. Only trading, because this one we are just trading in crypto, same day trade is getting over. It is being treated as just the way how you trade in futures and options market in India, right? It's considered as business income. When I trade in BTC Ethereum, I'm not owning that. So for us, we fall under business profit and loss situation only here. As long as that is there, it is legal. I want to do that. Investment, if you stay in India, my suggestion is avoid. This zone, how market reacts, we have to see. And BTC though, exact 618 level correction. Here at least any correction means here one opportunity I would have got. Simple price action, breakdown, retest, continuation. This would have been a simple setup for us. So when this zone was acting as a resistance also I could have tried, but after movement is over, anyone can say anything. At that point of time, did I take the trade or not only is important. So I'll focus on that. Now if I see Ethereum, it's kind of coming very close to the support, and I feel there is a tendency of market momentum towards the downside. BTC up to this zone, there is chance for BTC. One second, BTC. Let's see. 1148. 488. the zone, how BTC behaves, we will see. Strong, it is strong. Market has space to move up to this support if it holds on. Two minutes for candle closing. What is Soul doing? Soul, now it's coming near this zone again. Sometime back we had discussed if zone sustains below this zone, then there is a chance. How much points is this? 180 to 200 points. Another 1.5 minutes. I'll see in 1.5 minutes what will happen, then I will decide. How much leverage are they taking to trade in BTC and Ethereum? It depends on how much quantity. For me, leverage, I've just kept 50x. For brokerage, you can go here, fees, and click on calculator, and here only you will get to see. BTC, will it hold the zone? Any closing below the zone means maybe I will consider. And in Soul also closing below the zone means maybe I will consider. Ethereum closing below the support, maybe I will consider. For this I will give a bit of buffer because previously people didn't know this is the support. Now they know this is the support. Here some confusion can get created. Again, Soul, see, it's holding on. It goes below the zone, maybe we can say something. Now if it goes up, maybe up to the zone. So how do you say that this is buyer zone, seller zone? I will see who is strong, who's weak. Here if these buyers are strong, maybe they need some liquidity when they re-enter here and push the market towards the upside. So as long as market is not decided to trap them, then it might tend to trap people at the upper level only. And I use stop loss hunting concepts, I use Fibonacci levels, all those things I use to kind of gauge. See, reversal. Yeah, if you hold it overnight, 1 or 2 days, all those things, as long as you're trading in the futures and option market. Of course, in this you can trade only, right? Now they in Delta, this tracker, they have something created in that you can buy also, but I have not started any buying at this point of time. How much leverage? I answered, I think 50x. They give up to 200x and all, that is not at all required. Around 55 people are watching the live stream, only 31 likes. Support the channel traders by liking the live stream. Okay, from double bottom. Here any reversal. What is, I told you right, at this zone S&P 500 can take some support, and Nasdaq, this is the place I expected. So this zone, as long as it is respecting, difficult. Here, as long as it is respecting this zone, difficult. See, for me, better than trading in Indian market, here only I can trade, I feel, if I had a choice. Here, good movement, good volatility, all those things that we need is there. Ethereum 4-hour time frame trendline support. Is it? 4 hours. Ethereum. See, maybe let's say you consider trend line like this. Trend line support is too far still. What other way are you considering? Maybe this one you're considering as trend line support. This one I don't think. More than this historical data. This makes more sense. But maybe what you can say is on a 4-hour time frame, this zone was acting as a resistance. Okay, once this zone broke, this acted as support. At this point of time, like that, you can say it is near the support zone. I'll go back to 5 minutes. Ethereum, BT. Okay, seller's pressure is there. Here liquidity grab, here liquidity grab. Gold, if I have to say, maybe gold at this point of time, it's given a breakout. In this breakout, many people will think about entering. I feel this is a reversal area. At least market can tend to correct here. So here, let's say if I'm trading in gold, I would take a short trade here. Small risk reward trade. Okay, let's say 3 points and up to this zone. Wait for the candle closing, then maybe. If market is like this, what to say? Both the side it is giving entry, exit. Ethereum. Zone. So let's holding the zone. Ethereum has given a breakdown, and BTC it's between the range. Between the range, difficult to judge. The zone is there. It is a bit risky trade. Only scalping I can try, but somewhat I'm not having that interest to look for scalping right now at this zone. If I want, I can try. So this is near the buying zone. Ethereum is again near the buyer zone. BTC again near the buyer zone. I have to try scalping only. 40 points. Here buyers are strong, here sellers are strong within this range. What pullback is possible, but that becomes 50% chance. That's why I'm thinking. I think it's holding on the buying zone. Soul also sometime back I said, right? This zone, as long as it breaks, no need to look for bearish trade. So it's holding on to the zone also. Little bit confusion is there. That's why I'm kind of quiet. Market has given a breakdown here, but no closing. Since everything is near the buying zone, again, if Ethereum gives an opportunity to buy, here I can consider another 35 seconds for this candle to close. XAU, which platform I used to trade? No, I don't trade. I stay in India. No, for me it is not legal. That's why I said in case I am trading in this instrument, I would have taken a bearish trade. I don't trade here because of the rules and regulation. Everything is there near the buying pressure zone, traders. So person need more details about gold trading, which platform, how to trade properly, please make video. I don't trade in those instruments. Now this market is trading in a box range, you see. In this box range, anything can happen. BTC short किया, target बोलो ना. BTC, sorry. तो BTC में 1,14,153 उस तक जा सकता है. बेरिश हुआ तो, स्ट्रांगली बेरिश हुआ तो उस जगह तक जा सकते हैं. 1,13,650 यू कंसिडर कर दीजिए. 10,000 साइकोलॉजिकल लेवल पहले कंसिडर कर दीजिए. 1,14,000 उसके बाद देख सकते हैं. Anyways, to explain taxation on spot versus derivative crypto trading being in India. Taxation on spot versus derivative. In spot, you can't even trade, right? Whatever in Indian market, future and option trading, what is there? Same rule only applies here. You fall under 30% tax bracket, you have to pay that much tax. For Indian market, how is it? If you're trading in futures in options. Profit and loss has been considered as business income or loss, right? Same way here also, no changes. Thank you, bye. You're welcome, bye. You're welcome. Going up. Indecision is there, traders. So randomly, I cannot. One small trade we captured, we will wait for it. Other index and all is not showing proper sentiment. This one again, it's coming to the support zone. S&P 500, Dow Jones. Okay, this one again, it's coming near the support zone. Nothing great, nothing that interesting at this point of time. What I can do from my end, if this is just a range bound situation. I think yesterday, if you remember, our trading setup was correct. Somewhere here only we gave trailing stop loss, but market went up to that zone. Exact support what I gave yesterday, market respected that. It did not go below that zone only. It gave close to 1000 points movement also. When we're not in live and things like that, right, we can at least hold on to the setup, say, give, because there is no, we're not time bound. But here quickly we have to think about it, because others also might have entered along with us, so we need to respect their time also. I turn off the camera and I forget to on only. Market though is looking like sell on rise situation. However, some recent stop loss hunting of buyers it has done. Seller stop loss hunting it's not yet done. So confusion was there within this range earlier also. Now also similar kind of confusion. Ethereum holding the support. Sir, can you provide 2:1 risk reward instead of 1:2 so that probability? So that is not a logical way of trading. Whichever business, whatever you do, 1:2 only is the risk reward minimum. Hello sir, Delta Exchange platform, the time zone at the bottom right corner is correct, but I see on particular candle it is already showing time ahead. It's already showing time ahead. You go here, click on setting, and in settings, if there is any option you see, for me things are looking fine, and you can click on this. You can choose, I think, Calcutta something, New Delhi Calcutta you will have here, something like that you can try. Kolkata, this is what I'm using. You can use that if you want. As of now, no setup traders. Only indecision is there in the market. Only one small attempt, maybe let's say market, as long as it is staying within a range. Let's say this zone. This zone previously it was acting as support. Now it should act as resistance. So with this logic, if you're taking a trade, 1:1.5, 1:2 is what you can target. Something like this opportunity is there, but too much confidence about the setup I don't have. Only thing reason is BTC indecision zone, it is there. Ethereum is near the support zone. Yes, if it breaks the support, bigger movement can come. Along with that soul, everything can follow. That kind of opportunity is there. But randomly, when probability is there 60-70% minimum, that time if you enter, it makes more sense. Do you have any Indian market Telegram? Yeah, we have a free Telegram group. If you're interested, you can join. As of now, nothing is convincing traders. I don't know how long market will trade within the zone. Maybe after some time, if there is any interesting setup, definitely I'll discuss with you guys, considering the amount of fall which is there in the market. Bro, I've seen you from the last 3 years. Your voice is very peculiar, bro. Okay, thank you. Maybe you don't listen to so many people in Indian market. Most of them speak Hindi itself, right? This setup I'm not considering. Okay, I am not personally entered because, like I said, 50-50 chances there. Gold, some time back, what did I tell in gold? Who asked me about the gold setup? I said if market breaks this zone, everyone will be interested to take bearish trade, but this is the resistance, gold can fall. Beautiful movement in gold. That's what I'm saying. If a lot of things are legal, right? Bit of scalping, all those things in I told you Nasdaq can take support here. This might here one scalping setup also would have worked. In S&P 500 I said this zone, here one scalping setup also would have worked. Where traders opportunities, if they give us only we can trade, no, if they say it is not legal. Thanks sir, I exited, you said, and it reversed fully. Super. Now then, definitely you have to like the video, right? If you have got the moment. What kind of, I don't know, no conviction. See, maybe I would have tried one bullish trade also here, considering the same kind of reversal setup. As long as our support zone breaks, no need to look for bullish trade. That logic I would have kept. But I don't know after this continuous fall how much market here, or else this would have been a good setup. This would have been a good setup. One index is in indecision zone. Sol is near the buying zone. It's not going below that. Here immediately there is resistance. Ethereum is near the support. If everything moves, then maybe one chance. Now if I go to Ethereum chart, scalping setup, if I try, just try to capture 20-25 points. Problem is 50-50 trade. This is somewhat. Once this candle close, immediately I have to keep my stop loss below this candle. Like that only I can try, right? This kind of setup is little this zone is there. 2.5 minutes. What's the traders with small stop loss? We can try for 1:1.5. Correction is there. Today, if you see the target on the bullish side, I'm keeping it very less because my mindset is after this move, market might attract some people. I'm not sure. It might go up to this zone, reverse, or it might go up to this zone, and later it might create liquidity slowly and big momentum towards the downside can come. That's why if I'm looking for upside, small opportunity only I'm looking at, not placing big targets, things like that. See, again this came to indecision zone. So again from upper zone it's facing resistance. Nothing is interesting, traders. Only confident setup was there some time back. This was a proper confident setup. It would come, remove all the weak players here, and then it might move up. I think US market also flat. S&P here is holding. Here it is holding. If US market is kind of holding, both US market is giving pullback and crypto market is not trying to hold on to the upper level, it is showing correction, means there is contradiction between both. So which one to trade, which one to live? Also, please tell how to join crypto community group in our family. Nothing, there is a link, pinned comment, there is a link, that's our Delta Exchange referral link. You can use that, open account, complete one trade, reach out to us and we will give you access to the group. Okay. Correction. Are you guys interested for one trade which is 50% chance, or we will wait for some more time and later in the group I will share the view? Choice is yours. On 50% chance setup, if it is there, are you guys interested to take? This is that 50% chance trading setup. Are you trading in options in BTC? No, you're getting some decent leverage here in the futures market only. Why options? Stop loss is too small. So this one trade I will place an order. Okay, this same setup what you're seeing right now. So in case this setup 50, I'm sure this is 50% chance. This is our buying zone. So from this zone risk is very small, but if I get moment it will be a good one up to this zone. So with that logic I have taken this trade. Thank you. No 50-50 play. Do post any further setup in crypto group. Have a good time. Okay. Srinivas, I respect your opinion. I've taken this trade because risk is too small. Around 6-7 points. For that, if I get 28 points, it's a good setup. If I don't get also, small stop loss only. No big issue. Is holding. Soul is breaking the zone. In all the index one pullback setup, if we get, fine. If not, I will close. How many people entered this trade along with me? Let me know. Okay. See, the first thing is this is our buying pressure zone, okay, which is our support. I looked at that and I told you, right, Soul, as long as it goes below this, don't look for bearish because this is buying pressure zone. Market moved up, showed some bearishness, and here it was kind of trying to hold on to this range. That is one thing I observed. In BTC, I told you this is the buyer's zone. Here selling already has happened. If the seller is strong, maybe up to this zone he will allow the market to travel, and later he might push the market towards the downside in BTC. So there, as long as BTC goes below this zone, then buyers are kind of holding on to the market. And Ethereum, this is my main support zone. As long as market is holding this zone, there is a chance of market again removing some weak players who considered to enter. Let's say here any breakdown someone entered, again to trap them little bit movement. Market can give a W pattern breakout, fail that, and then correct. Like this chance is what I was looking at. Only based on that logic only I have taken this trade. I follow sir from the past 2 years bought stop loss hunting course. It's very simple, but it is underrated. I don't know why this channel is not popular. English too. English usually it's not popular, and my side also regularly I don't post a lot of videos. One of the main reason is more than YouTuber I am trader, so for me whenever I get time, whenever that time only I will be able to make a lot of videos. And sometimes since this is not YouTube is not my main thing, for me other things are there. Let's say now I don't get that kind of more views or likes, that time even I as a human I will get demotivated and I don't feel like doing, I will concentrate on other things. But there are certain people who regularly follow me and things like that, so they regularly ask for videos. At least for them once in a while I keep making videos. This crypto is something, a new journey which you see how situation is happening. If you see, I started this crypto, this one only, especially when they stopped Bank Nifty weekly expiry, things like that. Because other avenues which I see, which is legal, Forex I can't trade, gold I cannot trade, MCX and all, that's fine. Sensex I don't feel like trading. Only Nifty, Bank Nifty, one instrument is gone. So what I do, I have to spend some more time. So that is when I got to know, okay, trading in crypto is legal and all those things and all at this point of time. So even I wanted exposure for a market which is open 24/7, how my strategies work, how my stop loss hunting concept works, that and all I wanted to try. That is the main reason I entered crypto. If trading in S&P 500, Nasdaq and all was legal for me staying in India, there are different avenues which I can do, but there is a round circle we have to go. That is a headache thing. So that is one problem. Here directly everything is straightforward. And you see other brokers also, mainly I'm not using, because everything is straightforward. You put money in Indian currency and there is no other people in between, things like that. This risk is very small in the trade. Market is going with $17. If you don't want to risk, that's up to you. For me also, slowly this crypto market, that learning phase and all those things is there, no? So I set one target. Okay, let's complete 1 year. Once 1 year is completed, I'll go with half BTC, 1 BTC, 2 BTC. Once I see stop loss hunting concept, success rate and things like that. If you see, we started with 50 quantity, slowly increased to 100, 200. Now I'm taking 300, 400, sometimes 500 also. This phone software update I got and it is annoying. This I'll see later. 14 GB software update. I could not use my phone for last 2.5 hours. Spool. 1 second, traders. This will live here. If bank nifty, I'm saying if BTC goes here, little bit careful you have to be in your Ethereum setup also. And Sol also, I think, nice moment. Here only I could have taken. Anyways, if you want, reduce the stop loss a bit. Only problem is if BTC goes to the trend line resistance, if it corrects, other index also might correct a bit. This market, S&P 500 support, Nasdaq still there, support, gold showing continuation, but here the setup is there. But if you're thinking of bullish trade, no, as long as the zone market goes, no need to look for bearishness. If gold falls, how much can it fall? I feel if gold, maybe within 1 or 2 days, what I feel is the rally for rate cut, usually gold goes up when crypto rally is there, and I feel 3,650 to 655. 3,000. 1 second. This up to this zone also, I will not be surprised if gold corrects. 3,652 to 3,655. Setup. Did BTC go there? Not yet. Bye, Srinivasa. Take care. This emoji means you're going great. Those of you who's not yet liked the live stream, please do that. Support the channel. And I feel here selling pressure is there a bit. Let me see once. Now what we will do, we'll get our stop loss here. This became a risk-free trade for us. If we get the moment, fine. If we don't get the moment, also fine. So in this very small stop loss, no stop loss, only 14 points profit or $14 profit or $50 profit. Whatever market wants to give, let it give. It's up to the market, okay? Because here that wick what it was forming, I checked, it is kind of not near any big pressure area. But why? It's holding on to this candle low. If you place the stop loss, more than sufficient. Can you just confirm, have you trailed the stop loss up to this zone? Can you please confirm that quickly? $442.85 is my new revised SL. So this becomes a risk-free trade. Yes, okay. What about others? Now, in case you confirm, it will be easy for me to close the live stream because already 1.5 hour live stream is done. This is a sensible stop loss, no stop loss here. This is trailing profit only. So if market goes below the zone, exit or wait until the target. That will be beneficial. So at least one important levels. Just to a certain extent, my idea was to make it a risk-free trade before I close the live stream. Now this has become a risk-free trade. So if you want, you can wait until this target. If market corrects also, trailing profit only you are giving. So no issues here. Okay. Is it clear, traders? The setup, stop loss, what is there? We got it here. This is the trailing stop loss. Now here, if market hits the target 4461, great. If it doesn't hit also, here net to net we will be profitable only. This became a risk-free trade. As per our this one risk reward ratio, it is 1:7 risk reward. Okay. All right. Thank you everyone for participating. Hold on to this trade. No need to exit quickly up to this zone. If it comes and hits the stop loss, then you exit. That's my suggestion. All right. Thank you for participating in the live stream. I hope you learned something new today. Before closing the live stream, support the channel by liking the video, and that will motivate me also. Every day I come live around 7 o'clock. If you're interested to join, you can join the crypto community group. And to do that, you have to just open an account with Delta Exchange, and you can send a WhatsApp message to the number that you're seeing on the screen. Okay. So, all right. Thanks for participating. Good night. Take care. Bye-bye.